is what we're going to do. All right. Let me see here. Nothing's happening on Facebook. Connecting. Hi, Sonia, are you there? Just want to see here. Can you hear me? Oh. Just don't see anything. So I always have to make sure that my sound is working. And so hopefully it's working. Oh, there. Okay. Hi, Sonia. I see you there. Okay, great. Thank you. Welcome. You made it just in time. All right. So all you need are light weights and a ball. We're going to go right to the ground. You don't need any shoes. We're working on abs. So core and inner thighs. Okay. So that's what we're focusing on today. We'll do a little bit of core activation. But for the most part, we're just going to go right to the floor, okay? Again, I'm using a timer today, but the work, I want you to just make sure that you're doing it slowly. And if there's any of the exercises that you're not comfortable with, make a modification or do what works best for you. Because we will be going on to all fours, our hands and our toes. All right, we'll be doing like a slow mountain climber and then a toe touch dead bug. So if it bothers your wrist or just that position is challenging for you to get up to, do what you can. Okay, that's what I'm going to say. All right, let me see. I had turned the air on and then it turned off on me. Let's see. Oh, because it's already cool in here. Okay, let's get it cooler. All right, so let's get music on, and you're not going to be able to hear it much because we really don't need music when we're doing core work. All right, so I'm just going to have you start in a seated position. Your weights and your ball can be near. We're not going to quite use them quite yet, but you'll have time. All right, so bring your hands underneath those legs, and I just want you to lift that chest up, rib cage lifted, belly button to spine, and then just curl it down. But your hands stay underneath those legs, and then lift it up, so push that chest open, and then round that back curl. And then do it again, lift up, press it up, and then curl. You know, I had dental work done yesterday. I had a deep cleaning on one side of my mouth, and so glad I did it yesterday and not today, because it took 5 hours for the numbness to wear off, and I was, yes, at least it felt 5. He said 4 to 5 hours. He wasn't lying. And good old Dr. Mac cleaned my teeth. But he was good. He's a good guy. And then one more time, round it out. And lift it up. We're going to go ahead and roll right down, bringing our knees up to tabletop. Hands on top of your thighs, so we're just going to work activation. You're going to push your knees into your hands, hands into your knees. All right? And I forgot to put this on. So what I want you to do, I'm going to start you out. Push into those knees. Breathe. Inhale, exhale, and then relax. All right? And then you're going to do that again. Push into the knees. Inhale, exhale. Good. And then release. And then do it again. So take a deep breath. Inhale, push in. Hold it. And then exhale, release. We're going to do it twice more. Inhale, push. Hold it. Exhale, release. Good. And one more time. Inhale, push. Hold it. And then exhale, release. Put your feet down on the floor. Arms to the side. Glute bridge up. Squeeze your glutes. Good. And then release it down. Bring your knees in. Stretch. And again, just warming up a little bit. Lift those hips up. We're going nice and slow. Squeeze. And then drop those hips down. Bring your knees in. Good, and 2 more times. Feet come down, glute bridge up, squeeze, and release it. Bring it in. Good, and 1 more time. Feet down, lift it up, glute bridge up, squeeze your butt, and then release it down. Bring those knees in. Good, now you're going to butterfly your knees, so feet together. We're going to start our first exercise. All right, let me just show you. You're going to pulse 1, 2, and then bring your knees in and release, okay? That's how fast I want you to go, not fast, all right? So 45 seconds, here we go. Shoulders, pulse it 1, 2, and then bring it together and release. Pulse it 1, 2, engage that core, belly button to spine, and release. Do it again. Pulse it 1, 2, and bring it in and release. Do it again. Pulse it 1, 2, bring it together. Your shoulders come up and your elbows touch your thighs. Release. Again, pulse 1, 2, bring it in together and then release. Do it again. Squeeze 1, 2, bring it in together and release. Good. Take a rest. Now your legs are going to come up, your arms to the side. Okay, you're going to lower your legs and up and down twice. Then you're going to hip lift twice. Okay? So start with your legs up, point your toes. You're going to lower down just until that back lifts. Lift them up, lower down, lift them up. Now tilt. You can bend your knees here if you need to. All right? Lower your legs down, lift it up, lower down, lift it up, and then hip tilt. Remember to tilt. And then do it again. Slowly bring it down, belly button to spine, lift it up. Slowly bring it down, lift it up, and tilt. And if you need to place your hands underneath your hips here, that's fine. All right. And that's it. Take a rest, bend your knees. All right, so now we're going to do a Pilates inspired move. You're going to do your pulses. So one leg extends out, other hand's around the thigh. You're going to bring it in 1, 2, switch. 1, 2, switch. 1, 2, switch. 1, 2, and switch. 1, 2, and switch. 1, 2, and switch. So you're bringing your chest toward your leg. Yes, abs stay strong here. Really focusing in on those abs. That's why I want you to go slow. Oh, I forgot to tell you, we're starting with the abs and we're going to end with inner thighs. And 1, 2, 1, 2. Good. 1, 2. Breathe it out. 1, 2. And 1, 2. One more. Good. And bend your knees. Give a stretch. Now you can use 1 or 2 weights. It's a double dead bug. So you're going to just bring the weights over your chest. You're going to extend your legs, extend your arms. You can use 1 weight, okay? You don't have to use 2. Extend it out, pause it, and bring it in. And remember that breathing, right? Inhale, extend. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, extend, nice and slow. Exhale, bring it in. Good. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bring it in. And again, you don't have to use weights. Okay, it's just an option. So if you feel it, go ahead and set those weights down. Extend it out and bring it in. Keeping that belly button to spine, press it out and bring it in. And last one, extend it out. Good, and bring it in. All right, set those weights down. This is now where we come over onto your hands and your toes. Do what you can. Let me show you. You're going to climb 2 and then tap your shin, high plank, tap your shin. Okay, so mountain climb 1, 2, then down dog, tap one shin, high plank, tap the other shin, high plank. Again, do you, all right? So 2 mountain climb, tap, and tap. And 2, climb 1 and 2. And high plank, down dog and tap. Good. And again, 1, 2, and then up, and then up. Good. You guys can do it. Yes, you can. 2, and finish it right where you are. Good. Bring it down to your knees. Stretch it back. Now we're going back to the high plank. You're going to go from bear crawl to leg extension. Again, if you want to just go onto your elbows, that's fine. So you're going to bring it in here. You're going to walk out, walk in, and then switch. Walk out, walk in, and feel free to pause. Put your knees down, come back up. All right. So if you need to take a break, put your knees down, come back up, walk it out, walk it in, put your knees down, come back up. Nothing wrong with doing that. And breathe. Your heart rate should get up doing these. Don't worry, we're going to go back to our back, I promise. In, out, in, and go ahead and drop. Woo! Good work, everybody. Back onto your back. All right. You are going to go into your knee or one leg. So you're going to reach, bend, release. So you're reaching across, bend your knee, elbow to knee, and release. Reach, bend, release. Reach, bend, release. Reach, bend. So you're doing working our obliques here, nice and slow. Reach across, bend your knee, release. Reach across, bend your knee, release. Straight leg, bend, release. Straight leg, bend, release. Keep the shoulders up. One more. Reach, bend, release. Good. Now you're going to bring those legs up. Well, one leg up. So now it's a cross, elbow cross to the knee. Straighten your leg, bend your knee, release. Okay? So elbow to knee, straighten your knee, bend your knee, release. A little different. Bend, straighten, bend, release. Bend, straighten, bend, release. Good. Keep the shoulder up in that rotation. Shoulder stays up in that rotation. All right. In, out, in, release, in, out, in, release. Keep those abs tight. So they're always engaged as you're going through this movement pattern. All right. In, cross, in, and take a rest. All right, guess what? You get to sit up. All right, grab your weights. You're going to do 4 alternating punches and then curl down. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, curl down and up. All right, you don't have to go all the way down if you don't want to. Here we go. Belly button to spine. Round that back. Punch 1, punch 2, punch 3, punch 4. Curl it down, curl it up. Punch 1, 2, 3, 4. Curl down, curl up. Punch 1, 2, 3, 4. Curl down, curl up. Really engaging those abs. Use those abs. Curling down and then curling back up. Punch 1, 2, 3, 4. Curl down, stay down. Bring your feet on the floor. Basic crunches, all right? Basic crunches. So really you get to focus on that upper ab here, and you're going to just lift and lower, all right? Squeeze those abs nice and strong. Here we go. Lift, lower. Squeeze and squeeze. Remember, we're not pulling on that neck. Feel like you're using that upper ab, bringing that pelvis in. So you want to crunch it in. All right, focus on that squeeze. Inhale, lift up, exhale, lower. 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 Good. Up and down and up, squeeze and down and up, squeeze and down. Good. Lift, squeeze, and rest. All right. Now your fingertips are toward your heels. You're going to lift the shoulders up. You're going to slide to the right, slide to the left. If you need to put a hand behind the head, then alternate there. Again, nice and slow, okay? Shoulders up, right? You're reaching toward your heels. Slide and slide. Good, and slide. Again, if you're feeling it in your neck, feel free to put your hand behind your head as you reach toward that heel. Stay strong. Work on staying with me. And don't forget, inhale, reach, exhale, back. Inhale, reach, exhale, back. Inhale, reach. Got it? Good. Take a rest. All right. Bringing your legs back up to tabletop here. All right, we're going to crunch together and release. All right, nice and slow. You guys ready? Hands behind you and go. Crunch it in, release. Don't forget, inhale, lift. So lower and upper are working together. Squeeze, release. Squeeze, release. Good. Squeeze, release, squeeze, release. You got it. Press it in, release it out, squeeze it in, release. Good. Squeeze and release. And up and down. Good. Breath. How are we doing? Good. Awesome. And rest, bring your knees in. Now find your ball. Find that ball, place it on your right leg, bringing your right arm on that ball, right leg. Now you're going to do dead bugs, pressing in on that ball as you extend and bend your knee and bring that arm over your head. Now, again, options, keeping your head on the ground. If you want more of a challenge, bring that head off the ground. Again, head on the ground is just fine. You're still working those abs, remember? Inhale as you extend, exhale as you come in. Inhale as you extend, exhale, come in. Good. Press it into the ball. Don't just let that ball hang there. You gotta push into that ball and bring it in. And push into that ball and bring it in. Good. And take a rest. Woo, we're going to go to the other side. All right. So straight arm. Other arm up. Tabletop legs. Ready? Go. Press it out. Bring it in. Inhale. Squeeze. Exhale. Good. Press it out. Bring it in. Press it out. Keep going. Bring it in. Good. Press it out. Bring it in. Press on that ball here. Press. Good. And press. You got it. Keep going. Press. Good. Really squeeze in that ball here. Press. Abs in strong. Almost there. Good. And rest. Go ahead and place that ball between your knees since you've got it there. We're going to glute bridge up, bring those feet close to you. And now I want you to lift your heels up. Bring the glutes up. Remember, you're in a grid. You're tucking your tailbone under. Squeeze, release the ball. Squeeze, release. Squeeze. So when we're working inner thighs, we're still working our core. You are up on the balls of your feet. Squeeze the ball in and out. in and out. Good. Squeeze in and out. Breathe. Squeeze and squeeze. You got it. Squeeze. Press. Nice and slow. Really using those inner thigh muscles to get that ball flat. You got it. Squeeze. Squeeze. Good. And release it down. Now you're just going to keep the hips on the ground. Actually, let's bring those legs up. All right, we'll bring our legs up. Now we're going to ball squeeze here. All right, so it goes in and out. Same, in and out, but you are in that tabletop. Anytime you need to put your feet down, please feel free to do that. Squeeze in, release. Squeeze in, release. Inhale, squeeze, exhale out. Inhale, squeeze, exhale out. Good. You're engaging your abs too. That muscle's still working. Yes, it is. Good. 10 more seconds here. Squeeze and squeeze. Good. Squeeze. 1. Good. And release. Come on up. You're going to go to your side. All right. Onto your elbow. Back leg is bent. You're going to take that ball up. You're going to tap and work those inner thighs. Arm up, tap, lift. Make sure you're not sinking in when you're tapping. Okay? You want to keep lifted here. Flex that foot. Work the inner thigh. Lift, lower. Lift, lower. Good. Up and down. Press up. Good. And up. Up. Flex that foot. Use that inner thigh. Come on. Squeeze. Squeeze. Nicely done, you guys. Switch. Again, make sure not sinking into that shoulder. Back leg is bent. Arm is up. Tap in. Release. Flex that foot. Lift and lower. Up and down. Good. Stay lifted out of that rib cage. There's a little combo of inner thighs, right? And abs are working. Gotta love it, right? Up and down and up and down. Good. Up and down. Breathe. Keep going. Squeeze. We're not racing. Nice and slow. And rest. Awesome work, you guys. All right, you're going to sit up. Bring your heels together. Bring the ball out. Now you're going to lift a heel. Squeeze the ball at the same time. So using those inner thighs, all right, you're going to squeeze the ball. Lift one heel. Lift. And just tap the ball. But you're squeezing at the same time between your palms. Heel and heel. All right, squeeze and squeeze. Up, up. You feel those abs are working, inner thighs are working. Now if you feel feisty, you want to do both together, feel free to do that. Squeeze, up, and up. Good. Up. Good. Squeeze it and take a rest. All right, bring that ball between your knees. Find your weights. We're going to stay up. All right, you're going to squeeze the ball. You're going to press down on those weights so those weights come down. You don't have to use the weights. All right, so if they get too heavy, just set them down. But you're taking those weights, punch to the ground, squeeze the ball, release. Punch to the ground, squeeze the ball, release. Punch to the ground, squeeze, release. Punch. Good. Down, up. So you don't have to. You can do it without the weight. All right, so if your weights are heavy or heavier than you thought they were going to be, just punch with your hands. All right, down so your shoulders are working too. Oh, our abs on fire, right? Squeeze, inner thighs on fire. Squeeze. Good. Squeeze. That's it. Squeeze and release. Good job, you guys. Set those weights to the side. Come back to your knees. You're going to take that ball underneath your right knee or left knee. Plant the toe so that way you have some stability. All right, you're going to extend your opposite leg, opposite arm, and then bring it down. All right, so it's an extension and down. All right, go. Good. So that toe, right, is on the ground. Your knee is on the ball. You extend and release. And extend and release. Core stays strong. Extend and release. We're back onto our abs. Good. Squeeze it for 4. Sorry, I set the timer too late. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Switch. All right. Opposite side. Ready? And go. Extend and bend. You can put that hand back down on the ground. All right. Make adjustments as you need to. Go a nice easy flow here. Working our back side. So really important also is our back, right? Belly button to spine. Extend and bend. Breathe it out. Extend and bend. Good. Keep going. Extend. Nice. And bend again. Extend and bend. Good. Extend and bend one more time. Excellent. Release. Go ahead and take that ball. Place it between your knees. All right. Here you go. You're going to take those knees an inch off the ground. Squeeze the ball. Release the ball. Squeeze the ball. Pick it up. So that's what you're doing. You're playing pick up with the ball. All right. Ready? Go. So knees off the ground. Pick up the ball. Drop and pick up. Drop and pick up. Drop and pick up. Drop and pick up. When you pick up, pause and squeeze. Pause and squeeze. Pause and squeeze. If you need to, put your knees down. Pick up. Scoop it. Okay, so there's options. Remember, you can modify. Do what you can. Squeeze the ball, release. Squeeze the ball, release. Squeeze the ball, release. Squeeze, release. Squeeze, release. Squeeze, release. One more. Good. Stretch it back for a second, you guys. Oh, you did good here. All right. Woo, let's go back onto your back. Onto your back, ball between your knees. Back up to that glute bridge again. We're going to repeat this again. This time, keeping your hips up, your feet flat on the ground, just double time squeeze. Double time squeeze. Double time squeeze. Good. Squeeze and squeeze and squeeze and squeeze. Keeping those hips up. Come on. Squeeze, using those inner thighs. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Good. Breathe it out. That's it. Press and press and press and press. This is the finale. This is our finisher. Squeeze, 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 you guys. Yay. Press and press. Good. You're almost there. 8 seconds. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Hold it now. Just squeeze the ball between your knees. Hold it for 4, 3, 2, and release. Good work. All right. Go ahead and take that ball away. Open up your knees into butterfly and just let gravity press those knees down. You can also take your hands and press down on those knees. All right, just work those inner thighs out. Maybe you Might get sore, I don't know. And then bring those knees in to your chest. Hug them tight. Good. And then feet on the floor. Glute bridge up, squeeze, bring your arms over your head. And then bring those hips up a little bit more. Good stretch. And then hips come back down and knees come back in. One more time, stretch. Good, and then release. We're gonna flip over, but what I want you to do is open your knees up and bring your feet together. All right, so your knees are out wide, your feet together, and just sit back into it. All right, just sit back. So you're in a froggy position in child's pose. You'll get a little more stretch in those inner thighs. Breathe it in, breathe it out. Good, and then slide it in, and then straighten your legs up. Cow-cow stretch, rounding your back, and then release. All right, so round your back here, and then release. And do it again, round it, tuck the tailbone, tuck the chin, and release. And one more, round it. And release. Good. Have a seat. Take your legs in front of you. Shake them out. Good. Shake them out. And make a C curve in that spine. Round it out. And then sit up tall. Open it up. And then do it again. Round it out. And then sit up tall. Shoulders back. One more time. Round it out. Good, and sit up tall. Bring one hand down on the ground. Reach over, side stretch. Good, and other side. Oh, there you are. Good, and release. Let's take a nice deep breath. Inhale up. And then exhale out. And one more time, inhale up. Good, exhale out. And yay, we did it! Woohoo! High five to you guys. Nicely done. Hopefully you felt that. Yay! Yay!
Thank you. That was a good workout.
You're welcome. Thank you for joining.
Have a great weekend. I'll see you next week.
Okay, we'll see you next week.
Right.
Bye, Pat.
Bye.
All right, Sonia, good work. Hopefully that was good for you. Whew. Good ab and inner thigh workout. We haven't done inner thighs in quite a while, so that should have been good for everybody. I'll make sure that y'all get it and do it. You can do it again on repeat if you want. All right, you're welcome. I'll see you. Have a good weekend. Bye.